اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to another episode of the SimplyRYQ Decoding the Arabic Alphabet, brought to you by TVQ.Academy, your borderless school of the Quran. How are you doing, my good friends, my companions, in the journey of mastering the Arabic alphabet, which will enable us later on, by Allah's will, to master reading the Quran independently with confidence. So, in our last exercise, we learned the letters of ta, all the way to qaf. So in conversation, we will just use the first attempt of the name we used. Ta, qaf, ghain, ain. However, for the purpose of efficiency and also to prepare us for future lessons, inshallah, we apply the method of repeating the name 3 times, with the middle one being unconventional, but it's definitely a name of it. So ta'un, you can easily say ta'un instead of saying ta, that's not the name, by the way. We agreed on that. So ta, this is the name. Ta, this is the name. Dha, this is the name. All right. So in our last, we learned this line of ta, dha, ain, ghain, fa, qaf, all the way. So today we are taking the next line of letters, and probably this will be the shortest and the next one as well. I was thinking of combining them, but I say never mind. We agreed to be going slow pacing, so let's go slow pacing so that there will be consistency, inshallah, and we develop the habit of patience as well. Now, our letters will start from kaf all the way to nun, but before that, let us revisit the previous ones from alif. We have agreed not to say alif, right? So from alif. Ready? Bismillah. Alif, alifun alif. Hamza, hamzatun hamza. Ba, ba'un ba. Ta, ta'un ta. Tha, tha'un tha. Jim, jimun jim. Ha, ha'un ha. Kha, kha'un kha. Dal, dalun dal. Dhal, dhalun dhal. Ra, ra'un ra. Zai, zayun zai. Sin, sinun sin. Shin, shinun shin. Sad, sadun sad. Dad, dadun dad. Ain, ainun ain. Ghain, ghainun ghain. Fa, fa'un fa. And then qaf, qafun qaf. Now our next will be kaf, kafun kaf. So you see the similarity also here. We just agreed in our previous lesson, that was yesterday, to ensure that when we pronounce the name of Qaf, we make it soft. Qaf. And we shouldn't say Qaf. So Qaf is low, Kaf is up. So Qaf, if we insist on making Qaf Qaf, it becomes this in a heavy mode, which is not right. All right. So one more time. Kaf. Kafun kaf. Just imagine a student or a reader, for that matter, using kaf in place of qaf in his Quran recitation. Even imagine the Quran becomes Quran. Two different things. The moment there's a change in the letter, something must change. Unless a situation where two different letters can be used at the same place to mean the same thing. There are situations like that in Arabic language, by the way. Moving on. One more time, rather. Kaf. Kafun kaf. Lam. Lamun lam. One more time. Lam. Lamun lam. Mim. Mimun mim. Mim. Mimun mim. As you hear, I'm not saying mem, I say mim, mim. All these are important. Moving on. Noon. Noonun noon. Don't say noon. Don't say non. Noon. 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 Noonun noon. You'll be surprised to know that perfecting this name nu, ensuring the purity of the u vowel, will help you a lot later on. So someone can simply choose to say non, and then when it comes time to read, they will be reading the Quran like that, and it becomes my fellow Quran teachers struggle to help them overcome it, and usually it becomes difficult for them to help them, because when the student already believes that he's doing the right thing, while he's doing the wrong thing, it becomes a bit sensitive. One more time. Noon. Noonun noon. And here I will encourage parents who are playing this for your children to learn, to also be next to them to help them to ensure that they are repeating the correct way. Children may tend to be playing around, which is just fine, maybe, but what we want to achieve is not only to keep them busy with it, but also grow with it properly. One more time. Kaf. Kafun kaf. Notice that even the kaf, when I say kaf, I don't say calf. Not ko yet. Not calf. Calf. This is important. In fact, even from the beginning, ba, ta, tha, right? And da, zai, right? It sounds the same as calf. So what I notice is some students may be able to say, they will say the ba, ta, tha, but when it comes to kaf, they will say kaf. I don't know how historically people managed to do it, but let's fix it now. Kaf, kafun, kaf. Lam, lamun, lam. Mim, mimun, mim. And then noon, noonun, noon. All right. I am confident, and my trust is that since you are here, then you are serious. And since you are here, you are going to put in the effort to practice. This is something that only you can help yourself with when it comes to practice. No one else will do that for you. And that is what will make you achieve the goal of this togetherness. So if one will just participate like this and just read after me and will never practice, well, so my trust is that you are practicing. And I can't emphasize enough, master today's lesson from kaf, lam, mim, all the way to noon. After that, you combine it with the previous ones. And we have 4 more letters to finish, which we will be doing in tomorrow's lesson, inshallah. Until then, I leave you in Allah's protection. Practice, practice, and practice. See you in Jannah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم